Suspect.
Hey guys, welcome to a new game called Ready or Not. This is a SWAT simulator. Today we're going to be playing a solo mission. With the solo missions, you get 4 AI SWAT members to join you. You can split them up into teams. I have been loving this game. I've only had it for maybe 2 days, and I've got over 2 or 3 days, and I've got over 8 hours in it so far. I am in love with this game. It's great, and it's only in beta, as you see up there in the top corner. It's early access. Things are subject to change, but even in this early access, there are a few bugs that I've noticed here and there. But even in this early access, this is a great game. Now, I will disclaimer for anybody out there: this is not a representation of any real life training that I have or any real life scenarios. This does not represent my in real life attitude towards anything. This is not a representation of me at all. Disclaimer. I got to throw that out there. But I could not continue to play this game without showing you guys what it's about, so that y'all may be able to want to get into it as well. I really like this game. So what you do is, first we're going to go into single player, and when you go into single player, it takes you to your headquarters. Now, I played with some friends of mine that I work with and stuff, and it's a really good game. It's really merely just for fun, but you load into this headquarters, and you're able to manage your loadouts, manage your missions you're going to go on. You get to mess with the different games. You got a firing range, you got a clearing house, you got several different things in this headquarters that you can do to prepare yourself. Now, this game is meant to be as close to real life as possible. So you go in here and modify your loadout. In here, like I showed you or told you, you've got 4 as a single player. You got 4 AI characters that will be under your command and yourself. So under your options, you've got a primary weapon option. You got assault rifles, submachine guns, and shotguns. Here's your different assault rifles that you can carry, your different submachine guns you can carry, and your shotguns you can carry. Now, they are adding new weapons in the future. There's going to be sniper rifles and things of that nature that you can carry as well. Your secondary, you can carry different pistols as well as a taser. In your tactical gear, you can carry a mirror gun, breaching shotgun, ballistic shield. There's an option for a rescue shield, but you can't select it yet. And then there's an option for a battering ram. In your gear, this is what your setup is. So you can go with no armor, light armor, or heavy armor. Now, I'm assuming the difference, I carry a heavy armor because this game is very realistic. If you get engaged with a subject, you will go down very quickly. Sometimes even with one shot. So that as of right now, I've been running the heavy armor. But I'm assuming there's probably a speed difference, a maneuverability difference between the armors as well. And then your headgear, you can carry NVGs, gas masks, anti-flash goggles, or the ballistic face shield. And each one of those have different benefits and effects. With your grenades, you can carry a flashbang, CS gas, or a stinger. I have a lot of with a stinger. I prefer it. It seems to work very well. And then your tactical devices, you got door wedges, pepper spray, and C2 explosives to take out doors and things of that nature. And then you can outfit your AI however you feel as well with them, different things. Alright, so then after you've gotten your weapon choice, you can come over here to this weapons bench, and whatever gun you have selected, it'll drop it on the table, and you can outfit it with different optics, different muzzles, like if you want to do a suppressor or muzzle brakes. Under barrel, you can do grips, things of that nature. And then your over barrel, such as laser pointers, flashlights, or IR lasers for infrared. So once you have your weapons, you can come down to the downstairs portion of it. To your right here, you can also mess with your loadout here. Modify your loadout, you'll see there. But then once you come over here to the firing range, you can actually test your weapons and things of that nature. So that's pretty cool. Then you drop back down into low ready. Over here you have a shoot house. This is where you can customize your weapons. Over here you have a shoot house. And in the shoot house you can just practice your different things. Like I'm going to wand this. Also, it took me a second to realize that, but you can peek the door, but if you get too close to it, it'll open it up for you. It's not activated yet. Alright, so now that we're in here, it'll activate. You see the monitor there. So you can come up here and you can peek under the door. And I can see there's a target in that window there. So you can pop out. I can kick the door by looking at it there. You can open the door, or if you get close to the handle, you can peek it. I'm going to peek it, and you can even toss a grenade in there. Well, I got too close to where I looked at it, so I'm weak. But you pop a grenade in there, then you can come in and take your targets out. Now, another cool thing about this game is that the walls and stuff, if your bullet could penetrate the wall in real life, it'll penetrate it in here. So there's a target behind there. I can take a couple shots, and you'll see that through the wall, it penetrated the target. Now I'm thinking that these backside of the targets are supposed to represent civilians that you're going to be running into. So you're going to peek it. I can even pop my thing down and look. One cool thing that you have the ability to do is, like, once you come to this doorway, I don't know what's around this corner. I can stick my mirror gun out there and turn to the left, and I can see that to the left is another doorway. I can't see on down that hallway, but if I come out like this, there you go. I see a target. So there's an enemy on that other side. So what I would want to do, if this was a real life situation, is I would want to peek around. Well, not do that. Peek around, not let go of the peeking button, and toss a grenade that way. That would incapacitate him, and then you would yell at him.
Hands up above your police! Hands up! Hands up!
And if he continued to resist or point a gun at you, you would fire. So you have your different options. You also have, well, we'll go into that later. So you'll be clearing the areas, civilian, clearing areas, clearing the areas. You got different options to also unlock. So if this door is locked, I could switch to my, I think it's 4. I can plant the C4 there, come over behind the door, blow it in and clear it. Clear the room, clear the room, clear the room. You can also kick open the doors. This one's locked. Couple kicks. Oh, friendly. I don't know. That's supposed to be a friendly. I don't know. And there you go. That's the shoot house. So it gives you an area to practice with your, clearing your rooms and things of that nature with your friends when you're playing multiplayer. Now on this one, you have a subject there. He's not compliant. I haven't given him any orders or anything yet, but you come in, you say hands up, and if they don't, you have the option for a taser. So you tase them, You
Down
tell
on
them
your knees.
I'm
get
surrounded.
Hands
down
up,
their
do it
knees.
now.
They give up. You swap to your gun, cover them,
Calm down.
and you can restrain them.
I want to talk to a lawyer.
And you
Feeling cuffed and prepped for evac.
Talk to
so you're
entry
being
team.
recorded. All right,
Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
so that's you have those options in the headquarters. So let's go out and we're going to complete a mission or try to complete a mission. I have been playing a while, so I have gotten used to some things, but it varies. So every time you do a mission and then you go in and try to do it again, the enemies are in different locations. The civilians that are in the area are in different locations. Sometimes even the layout of the building has changed. I've seen that happen. So every time you go in to the mission, it's almost like a different mission every time, which is pretty cool. All right, so one of my favorite locations that I've been messing with is this gas station. We're going to run it, and I'll show you. So you have different things that you can do. Some locations have all the options, and some only have a couple options. But the gas station has every option. I will say that the active shooter is probably one of the hardest ones that I've messed with, because you have to move so fast and take out the enemy in such a short amount of time, and try to do it good so that you don't lose yourself or your men. So you want to move quickly but safely as well, and it is really hard. Today we're going to do the Barricaded Suspect. So like I said, each one has its own little different things that it goes on. But the Barricaded Suspect is a pretty good one. So we'll accept that one, and we'll go on into the mission. And so sometimes when it's loading in and stuff, there is a briefing that it'll give you, telling you why you're going there or what's going on. I can't remember if this one gives you one. We'll see. Does not appear to have a briefing with this one. So usually while it's loading in like this, it'll play the little briefing. But this one doesn't have the briefing. So it does a little load in, and boom, we're here, ready to go. So you have this gas station. There's a barricaded suspect in it. You've got your team of 4 guys here. One thing you got to mess with when you first get the game and start playing with it is mapping your buttons. Some buttons...
Affirmative. Moving into your position.
Aren't mapped or mapped correctly, so you might want to mess with those. All right, the first thing you want to do is, you see how I can drop down to low ready. Low ready lets you move faster. Once you're up in high ready, ready to go, you move a little bit slower and more methodical. So we're going to have the AI guys, the team. One thing, so when you bring up the team menu here, with me, I've got it mapped to the middle mouse button. You click on the objects, like you'll see that door pop up, middle mouse button opens up the command menu. Gold is everybody, then you've got blue team and you got red team. You just change that by scrolling. One thing, we'll get into it more as we go, but one thing that you can do is called Q command, and that allows you to give each team a different command and then have them executed at the same time. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and
Cover this
stack up on
area.
this door, and you'll see the AI guys do a pretty good job. They stack up.
All right,
Boom.
Roger.
He's going to check the door.
It's open.
It's open. First thing, I'm the mirror. I got the mirror, so I'm going to go ahead and pop up this mirror. You can see in. It does not look like anybody's in there, but we're going to look under here with the mirror. I don't see anybody. You can also hear people walking around too. I don't hear anybody walking. I don't see anybody, but there's always a possibility of a threat behind those cabinets and stuff. So I'm going to be team lead. So I'm going to get back here, and I'm going to give them the command to open and clear.
Open the
Since
door.
I didn't see
Clear it.
anybody, I'm not
Yeah,
going to
copy
clear
that.
the sting or anything. So they're going to rush in. They're going to clear
I
the
see a
area.
civilian.
Civilian.
They'll take care of it.
They're going to tell them to get down.
Unarmed contact.
They said they saw a civilian. Now, one thing that they do is if sometimes the civilians get scared. All right, you hear that walking around?
Light stick out.
Sometimes the civilians get scared and they'll take off running. We're going to look under here. I don't see anybody, but this is a good opportunity to show you what I mean about splitting the team. Oh, so we got contact over here. Yeah, contact. Guy came through with a gun. You see the gun right there. We got an unarmed civilian right there.
Get
You
on
tell
the
him to get on
ground.
the
Get
ground.
down. I want to see hands.
But he's not complying.
Down on your knees.
He's gonna take off running.
Help us!
Hands up. Do it now.
See,
Hands up.
finally,
Above your
all
head.
right, he's giving up. So we'll go in and
Stay
restrain him.
quiet.
We'll restrain him,
me?
and then we'll
Civilian
let
cuffed and ready for trailers.
the
Talk
dispatcher
reporting.
know.
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
So what we're gonna do is we'll report
The suspect is
one of the
expired.
suspects down.
Talk
We'll
to
bag
entry
the
team.
evidence.
Roger, entry team.
All right,
Great
we're
work.
going to
Keep
try to
going.
close the door. That way, we don't have to worry about people seeing us through there. All right, so we're going to do this. Since red team's over here, I'm going to go ahead and have red team stack up on that door.
Provide cover.
Copy.
So they're going to stack up on that door. They're going to check it. So now I'll go into the menu and I'll hold left control, and I'm going to have them open the door and clear.
Provide cover.
And so they've got that command queued. So when I tell them to, they will execute that command. Now, blue team, I'm going to have them come with me. You can scroll. You'll see that it changes down there at the bottom. And I'm going to have blue
Fall in.
team fall in on me. So they'll come to me. I've done this map a couple times, so I kind of know where the entrances are. But like I said, every time is different. So blue team's going to come to me. I'm going to have them
Provide cover.
stack up on that door.
Absolutely.
So here they come. They're going to stack up. Now, I do know with these metal doors
It's open.
that you can't mirror it. So the only way to mirror this door is to peek it just slightly, and then you get close to it. You can mirror it and look. I don't see anybody. That door over there is open. So what I'm going to do is tell blue team to move in and clear.
Copy
And I'm going to go
Check
in
your
with them.
cover. Drop it.
All right, so they had an enemy there. That's how quickly it can happen. So I'm going to move up to this door. They've got me covered. I'm going to move in. I'm going to check. So it's clear as far as I can tell, but I'm going to close it. So now we can know when somebody's coming in that way. So we're going to report this guy.
Suspect killed.
We're going to bag
Talk
the
to high
evidence.
ground. Roger,
Now I'm going to have
entry
blue
team.
team come
Great
in and
work.
stack up on
Keep
this
going.
door.
Post up and cover.
And then
Roger that,
we're
sir.
gonna clear this building. So red team is still in there, stacked up on that door, ready to execute the open and clear of that door. So now I'm gonna tell blue team
Open
to
and
open and
clear.
clear it, and I'm gonna go
Copy
with
that.
them with them. Opening, they're gonna go in. We're gonna clear. Check over here,
All right, light stick out.
and we're clear. We're clear. Clear. It's gonna have them fall in
On
with
me.
me.
Roger, I'm coming to you.
And now, We're gonna have blue team stack up
Cover
on this
this
door.
area.
I know you can't mirror
On
under
it
the
now.
metal door, but they're gonna stack up on it like this. We're gonna check it, make sure it's
It's
open.
open. We're good to go.
All right. So now what I'm gonna do is have blue team, left control, open, and clear with a stinger.
Provide cover.
Now
unlocked,
both
sir.
of, if you see down at the bottom right, red team is queued and blue team is queued. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the menu, switch to gold, which is all, and have both of them executed at the same time.
Copy that.
So now they're executing. Moving in.
You got it. Sting
They're
ball's
stinging.
going out.
Check your cover.
Now we can go in and clear. Got a
Put your
suspect.
hands up. Hands up. Above your head. Police, hands up.
One person.
Hands up. Hands up.
He's run. All right, he's giving up. He's giving up.
Hands up. Police, hands up.
All right, so we got two civilians giving up.
I don't have anything. Let me go.
Civilian, good to go for evac.
Let them know
Talk to
that
high
they're
ground.
arrested.
Stay still.
Roger that. Trailers en route.
Got that guy
Civilian, good to
arrested.
go for evac.
Talk
So now
to
what we're
element.
gonna do is
Great
mirror
work,
under
entry
this
team.
door.
Keep it up.
Got looks like an unarmed civilian there. Can't tell, but it looks like an unarmed civilian, and that's all I can see from here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have red team open and clear.
Provide cover.
That's queued
I'm on
for
it.
red team.
One person, unarmed.
Then you got blue team over here. I'm gonna have blue team go ahead and secure
Restrain
her.
targets.
Okay, all done. Zipped up and ready.
And now I'm gonna have blue team.
Get
nothing
your
personal,
hands
man.
off me! Oh my God! Get your hands off me!
Talk to entry team. Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed with
I'm
caution.
gonna have them open and clear,
Provide cover.
Roger.
queued as
We'll
well.
Take care of it.
So they're gonna come over here. I'm gonna go ahead and
Entry
look under
denied.
the.
Door
Alright,
locked.
so the door's locked. You got a subject right here. I can't tell if he's armed or not. There's also booby traps. You gotta check the door. Right? See a booby trap right here. There's a grenade. So we're gonna wait for him to walk away like he did, and to get rid of the grenade. So it's locked. So we're gonna have to pick it. So I'm gonna pick it. We're gonna peek the door. You see it. I'm gonna equip my wire cutters.
Disarming
I'm gonna
trap.
disarm the trap. Alright, trap disarmed. We're going to close the door. Now they're ready to move in. So I'm going to actually tell the blue team to cancel that order. And I'm going to tell them to open and clear with a stinger.
Provide cover.
It's locked.
No, it's not. I just unlocked it. Alright, so now I'm going to tell blue team to go.
Roger. We'll take care of it.
Blue team
Roger
execute.
that, sir.
Red team execute.
Hands up now.
Hands up.
Hands where I can see them.
Guns down. I don't have any more.
Down on your knees.
So you've got
Don't
a
move. Stay put.
suspect gave up.
Saying anything
Let me see those hands.
This is protocol.
Police, hands
Fuck,
up.
go after them, not me.
Let me see those
Report
hands.
them. Report them.
Talk to high ground.
Bagged evidence.
Great work.
I
Keep
think we
going.
had a civilian.
Police, put your
come through
hands
here.
up.
Yep,
Police, hands
Why
up.
should I
Hands
listen
up
to you?
now. Drop your knees.
they gave up. So this is where
Get off me.
you can't really see. You can put your night vision
Talk to
on.
high ground. Copy, entry team. Notifying killers.
All right, we got those guys taken care of. The room is secured. Looks like somebody ran out the door, so they can do that. They'll run out the door. Yep, there he is.
Hands
right
up. Do it now. Put your hands up.
I'm gonna have both teams
Move in and clear it.
this area.
All right, copy that.
So they'll both come in. They'll stack up, and when the whole team gets over here, they'll move in and clear the whole area. I'm gonna make sure there isn't anybody
move.
that's over here.
I see a civilian. Gonna take care of it.
Yeah, there's a guy running
Hands
over
up
there.
above your head. Put your hands up.
This is protocol.
Light stick out, sir.
Get off me!
Civilians standing by for trailers.
This is talk. Copy that. Trailers incoming.
So we got a civilian over here. He's unarmed, so I'm gonna switch to taser just in case he takes off running.
Hey! There's people over here!
Police,
Help
hands
us!
up.
Relax.
What the fuck? Go after them, not me.
Civilians standing by for trailers.
Alright, so we got everybody
Roger that. Trailers on route.
over here taken care of. Is that another civilian? No, that's just a cop card reflection. Alright, so we got a couple more rooms. We're gonna have everybody fall in.
Falling behind me.
Okay, we're with you.
Put my night vision on because I can't see. You see that it kind of limited my vision by putting my. Alright, so this is where we were at. So I'm gonna have blue team open and clear.
Provide cover.
All right,
Cube.
roger that.
This door is open. So since that's the case, I'm gonna have them all open
Through the door and clear.
Roger that.
and I'm going to
Moving up.
Hands up now!
Put your hands in the air.
No!
Hands up now. Drop your knees.
Don't move. Stay put.
My mom has a Mexican maid. You
all right,
might
so
know
I know
her.
these two doors connect. Well, they can connect. Alright, so I'm gonna have them open and clear.
Cover this area.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna have them open and clear with the
Cover this
stinger.
area.
Roger that. It's locked. How do we proceed?
So we're gonna do something else then. So we're gonna tell them to cancel, and what I'm gonna do is have them breach it. Breach it with a shotgun and clear
Cover
with a
this
stinger.
area.
Entry denied. Door locked.
And so I'm gonna have two execute or red team execute first. He's gonna shoot it. Boom. Kick it.
Roger that.
So blue should be going in, which they are not. I don't know why not. We got a dead clerk.
Civilian is DOA.
Report them.
Talk reporting. Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
They'll move out of my way. Alright, so this is clear. If you hit tab, it says bring order to chaos and rescue all civilians. So that means that we
Get
have not
down. I want to see hands.
completed all the tasks. So it means there's still
Light stick out.
people at large. I keep hitting the wrong button. So we're gonna bring the whole team to fall in.
Fall in.
Copy. Coming to you.
Police, get down!
Flying officer, I'm not one of them.
I'm gonna have them move and clear
Move in
that
and
room.
clear it.
Roger that, sir.
Moving up.
This is protocol.
Restrain this civilian,
Chem light out.
Fuck, go after them, not me.
and it looks like
Civilian cuffed and ready for trailers.
Talk to high
we
ground.
gotta rescue. We did bring
Roger.
order to chaos, but
Trailers
we gotta rescue all
inbound.
the civilians. So that means that there is a civilian running around that is not accounted for, and maybe in this room. We haven't cleared it yet, so we're gonna wand it. Not close enough. We're gonna wand it. There's no traps. I don't see anybody, but you never know. So we're gonna peek it. It is locked. We're gonna equip our lock pick. Pick it. Switch back. I'm gonna peek it. No traps. Open it. Oh, phew. Thing signs get you.
On me.
All right, sometimes this is difficult because civilians will run around and they may run outside. I can't get over a box, apparently. So what we're gonna do at this point, now that the whole, well, I take that back. There's some bathrooms over here that we haven't cleared. So there may be somebody that has locked themselves in the bathroom. This bathroom's clear. We got this bathroom here. And there's nobody in the bathroom. So we'll just open the bathroom. And nobody. Alright, so at this point, what you would do is check the perimeter and make sure no civilians have left out. Because sometimes they'll run to the perimeter of the map because they'll get scared and they'll take off running. And you just got to find them and detain them. I don't see anybody over here. This guy's been detained. He's been reported. Dude over here in the dark has been detained. I'm gonna make sure he's been reported. Yep, he's been reported. I don't see anybody else. Let's keep going around the outside. Alright, so we've done a full 360. Now let's do a 360 of the interior of the building. Guy's detained. Nobody in there. This guy's been taken care of. missing a civilian somewhere. Those guys have been detained and reported. Alright, let's go this way. There's nothing. Detained, 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 detained. Let's go in here. Oh,
Civilians
Talk to
standing by
entry
for
team.
trailers.
that
Copy
was
that.
it. That was
Put 'em
it.
unsafe and let 'em hang.
There we go. So we just hadn't reported that civilian. 2 out of 2 missions objectives finished. Suspects reported. Civilians reported. Dead body reported. Evidence secured. Trap disarmed. One of us got injured, so that subtracted some, but we got an A, so we passed. So guys, that is Ready or Not SWAT simulator. If you find this interesting and you want me to continue playing another mission or so, or you like this or want me to do something else with it, let me know in the comments. I really enjoy this. I'm going to play it regardless. I don't know if this will be a streamed game that I play with friends, but man, I really enjoy this. And like I said in the beginning, this does not reflect on my real life stuff at all. Okay, this does not have any reflection on me, but this as a game is a pretty cool game. It is very interesting and very in-depth. So just let me know in the comments what you think, and if you enjoy it, give this thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys.
Check.